black people. It's all about the unity. There's nothing they can do with us, so ain't nobody moving me. Like the king, we make it plain and simple. Bringing knowledge and fire at reality temple. Reality temple. My black people, it's all about the unity. There's nothing they can do with us, so ain't nobody moving me. Like the king, we make it plain and simple. Bringing knowledge and fire at reality temple.
Into I hate women, and they want to find every woman that they can find and just cuss them out and call them every B in the world. And that's not the purpose of what I'm doing, and that's not the purpose of my movement. The purpose of my movement is to get black men and black women together, not to get them to just be bickering and constantly argue. So
why does it sound like you bicker and constantly argue? Explain that.
The reason it sounds like I'm bickering and constantly arguing, because I'm bickering and constantly arguing, but I'm doing it for your benefit. No, seriously, what I'm doing is trying to bring forth a message and to get a conversation going. But the conversation is to be had by the other people. I'm like the judge in the courtroom. The defendants and the prosecution, they don't start acting like the judge. The judge has to create this aura, this environment for this discussion to be had. And that's what I feel like I do. I create this environment for the discussion to be had. But if everybody becomes Judge Sotomayor, which is ironic, but if everybody becomes that, then there are no plaintiffs anymore, because everybody feels like they know the law. And there's no one there to be able to separate and to be able to parcel out justice. And that's what I think I honestly do. I parcel out the justice.
Con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem Shake.
Alright, before I start this, first of all, I'm going to put your, Tommy, I'm going to put your name in the title, so that way you'll at least get to hear this, and you'll get to hear my point of view on why the name of the title is this. I'm going to put it your Twitter handle or whatever, so I think you'll get it then. But the main thing, I'm trying to figure out where to start. This is kind of impromptu, but it's something I've been thinking about for a while. Okay, I'll start here. I left my buddy Tyrone. Matter of fact, Tommy is the same guy that you don't like. You guys don't like each other or something, or each other's message at the very least. But I left a comment on his one of his videos, and it's something that, you know, kind of rings true to this situation right here, what I'm about to speak on. And I put, in part, I put, very true about the changing your mind thing. If a person is using their own mental capacities to think about things, constantly scrutinizing themselves, their beliefs, their experiences, then from time to time they will find themselves to be wrong on an issue and have to adjust themselves. Whether or not others accept the conclusions is irrelevant. They don't have to live in that person's head and don't know the depth of how they scrutinize themselves. And that's pretty much, I was pretty much talking about myself right there. I was addressing what Tyrone was saying about how he changed his mind on what he thought of you at the time. But that has something to do with me too, because that's how I always am. I'm always scrutinizing myself. Constantly. And For other people that are hearing this, I first found Tommy Sotomayor because various reasons, but I was looking to interact with people in the black community, and with all those subscriptions he has, well, hell, he's the first one that popped up, really. And so I had sent him an email. I've said one or two things to him on Twitter, you know, and I was okay with everything. It seemed like everything was cool, and I listened to his videos and agreed with things and disagreed with some things. Matter of fact, my favorite video was where he said white people need to quit playing, or white people play too much, or whatever. That video is still hilarious. I love that video. But okay, here's where it gets. Somebody liked a video. One of the people I subscribe to liked a video, and where's his name? Here it is. By Piston Killer 73, and well, check this out. This is what I want people to hear.
What I really don't understand about Tommy Sotomayor's fan base is, why is it okay for a black man to talk about black people the way he does, but it's not okay for a white man to talk about black people the way he does? I mean, you heard a white man calling black women beasts and saying they're the most disgusting people on the face of the earth, and calling black people slaves, and talking about the way they talk, and talking about all the rest of the trash stuff he does. You have a problem when you call him a racist. There's no way you sit there and watch. There's no way you sit and watch video after video and defend him. So why is it okay for another black man to do it? How does that make any sense whatsoever? There's something wrong with you. You can't see right now that his point.
Okay, so that is a great point, right? It's a great point. Why? What is it? I'll address you again right here, Tommy. What is it that you can get away with saying these things, right? But if a white person was saying them, it'd be wrong. And so that got me thinking even more. Why is it that any white people follow you when you say things like this? Now wait, back up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. I'm a white guy. Now listen to what I say right here. I'm white. Here I go. The African American black woman is disgusting by large and whole. And the African American black man is weak, is a child, is a punk by large and as a whole. I don't give a fuck if you don't like what I'm saying. I got the proof. You don't have the proof. Black men are doing great shit. You don't have proof. The black women are doing great shit. You don't.
On the planet, the African American black woman is disgusting by and large in whole. And the African American black man is weak, is a child, is a punk by large and as a whole. I don't give a fuck if you don't like what I'm saying. I got the proof. You don't have proof that black men are doing great shit. You don't have proof that black women are doing great shit. You don't.
Now how does that sound, right? After hearing what this guy, this country dude said, Piston Killer 73, you know, he said, now if a white person said that, everybody'd be pissed off. And he's right. Everybody would be pissed off. They'd be like, you're Kramer Part 2. You know? Adam Carolla Jr. or some shit. You know, whatever. But, so this is what I'm getting at. I've been reevaluating group shame. And, I think your approach is totally wrong. Tommy. I mean, hey, it works for you. You have tons and tons of subscribers. So obviously these people agree with you at some level. But now I want to talk to the white subscribers, or white people who listen to you. I want to know what you get out of listening to what I just read as a white dude. What do you get out of hearing a black person saying that? What do you get? Do you go, yeah. What is it? How can you listen to that and agree? Look, Tommy had his video where he was going off about the people that put up a Craigslist thing in his grandma's house or something. And I even commented on it. I was like, man, I felt you through all this. This is wrong what they're doing, you know. But when you go back on it, he's like, I wish there was, I think it was the same video. He said, I wish there was, like, what did he say, 1,000 or 1,000,000 Zimmermans that shoot all you motherfuckers down. And, you know, when you think of that, imagine a white person saying that. You know, this is what I'm talking about, reevaluating, you know. Always scrutinize yourself. So I want to ask my white brothers and sisters, what do you get out of him talking like that? Do you have some sort of are you harboring some sort of racist shit that you don't realize? Or is it you just haven't been able to flesh it all out yet? Maybe you haven't been able to flesh it all out yet. It took me interacting with a lot of people and listening to a lot of shit that I don't agree with. But it's one of these things where you get different points of view and you can meld something and decide on something that you might have thought before, and then go, man, this is fucked. So that's all I want to know. I don't think white people should follow Tommy Sotomayor. I don't think we should. Black folks don't like him, like some black folks don't like him. And that's between them, right there. That part, that's between them. You know, and look, everybody is right about something, sometimes. So he will be right about things here and there. But when he's going off on tangents like this is a reason that he should not be supported by white people. Okay? That's my feeling. That's my belief. It took me a little while to get there. And hey, I'll go back to you, Tommy. I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. I know you always say, just go away if you're not going to listen to me anymore. But I just felt like I needed to make this thing where I say, look, white folks, you need to not listen to this, because I think you are harboring something. And even if you're not a person that thinks like that, you don't even know. You don't even know if it's something that's creeping in your mind. So do not listen to it. I believe you should not. Alright, that's all I got to say. I'll just end it right there.
My black people, it's all about the unity. There's nothing they can do with us, so ain't nobody moving me. Like the king, we make it plain and simple. Bringing knowledge and fire at reality simple. Reality simple. My black people, it's all about the unity. There's nothing they can do with us, so ain't nobody moving me. Like the king, we make it plain and simple. Bringing knowledge and fire at reality simple.